Let me tell you all about the game Sail. This is a cooperative trick-taking game for two players where players become pirates navigating treacherous waters and trying to avoid an angry and dangerous kraken. At the beginning of the game, each player gets to choose a pirate that they will be for the rest of the game, and then they have 5 rounds to make it to their destination without being defeated by the kraken. Players will also be setting up the board based on whatever scenario they're playing from the book of scenarios that's included in the box. This is just the learning scenario, and you guys, we got whooped the first time. It took us 2 plays to make it to the end on this one, and it only uses like 2 sections of the board, so I'm worried for our future. The trick-taking portion basically operates like any trick-taking game. You are going to be playing cards from your hand. The lead card is going to determine the color that you need to play if you're able, and whoever plays the highest valued card of that color wins the trick. But players are also going to need to be aware of the symbols that they play, because depending on the symbols, the pair that you create with each trick, you might be able to move your ship, or the kraken might damage you, or you guys might damage the kraken. This is the only way to advance your ship, these symbols that you have on the cards in the tricks that are played. The reason winning the trick or not winning the trick matters is because each round is going to end when one player has won 4 tricks. So if one player wins the first 4 tricks, the round's going to end. But if you have one player win 3 tricks and then the next player wins 4 tricks, then you get 7 turns before the round ends, and thus more opportunities to maybe advance your ship. The only way to win is to make it to the finish tile. If the Kraken deck ever runs out, you lose. And you're going to be taking cards out of this every round based on where the Kraken is on his little board over here. If you don't make it past this storm by a certain round, you lose. And if you can't make it to the end by the end of the 5th round, you lose. There was a lot more to think about in this game than I expected there to be. Like, there's just a lot of thought that needs to go into deciding which cards you're going to play for their symbols, but also to make sure that the round is long enough for you guys to make any progress on anything. And you can't talk after the cards are dealt, so you guys need to be like telepathically locked in. I'm excited to check out the other scenarios and the expansion.